already?
It's an imposter! An imposter! What are we doing? We're doing the effects of alcohol. I think we have our conclusion. It just happened a minute ago. No! I don't know. Let's keep going. Researchers conducted an experiment to test the effects of alcohol. The errors were recorded in the test of visual and motor skills for the treatment group of 22 people who drank ethanol and another group of 22 people that drank a placebo. The effects of the treatments have standard deviations of 2.2, and the errors of the placebo group have a standard deviation of 0.72. What are we doing? We're testing to see whether or not, we're testing variances to see if they're different. Okay, use a 5% significance level to test the claim that the treatment group has errors that are very more than the errors of the placebo group. Did it really say that? Very more?
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, V-A-R-Y.
Wow, I think they were joking. So sure, our standard deviation for the ethanol people was 2.0. Our standard deviation of our placebo was 0.72. Our sample size for the placebo and the ethanol were both 22. The first thing we're going to do in a game plan is we're going to set up our null and null alternative. We're assuming that the standard deviations are the same and that our alternative is to show that the standard deviation of the ethanol users is bigger than the standard deviation of the placebo users, probably water or rubbing alcohol. So let's set up our rejection region, that's this, and our fail to reject, that's this. What are those? Those are separated by a critical value. What's our critical value? That's 2.0960. Where'd we get that? We got that from our charts. Our charts. So you go ahead and look up the chart. The number on the chart with the appropriate degrees of freedom on an F chart. So now we need to get our test stat. That's the sample variance of the ethanol divided by the sample variance of the placebo. We put our numbers in. We don't forget to square them. And that's about 9.3364. Where does that land? That lands to the right of our critical value. That lands us in our rejection group. You know what? I'll even go further than that. We're going to really reject, because 9.9-ish is way over there. So what can we say? We reject the claim that they are the same and booze. Is that how I spell booze? No.
B-O-Z.
B-O-O-Z-E.
B-O-O-Z-E.
Otherwise it's like Bose.
Bose.
With
The
a Z.
route system. K and
Causes.
oh, causes. Oh. I think that's how drunk spell it. Nor. Yeah, that's
It's without
I
an
think he's
E.
trying to spell how drunk people spell. Nor.
More errors.
Oh.
Booze causes more errors.